to my channel, Joe's Life.
Pretty interesting and beautiful transition. This aircraft ended up being sold from the War Assets Administration for, get this, $770. The airplane's new owner fitted with a 450 horsepower Pratt & Whitney R985 engine, doubling the horsepower. And they converted it into a crop duster, which was used for spraying operations in California's Sacramento Valley until 1973, when it was disassembled and stored. Reassembled up in Yuba City and converted back from a crop duster to a standard category aerobatic aircraft. Wow. Vicki purchased the aircraft in 1998, and she based it at Pine Mountain Lake near Yosemite. You hear that real loud, crisp, overpowering sound. You just can't hear anything, but that's not the engine that's actually making that sound. That is the propeller. The propeller is spinning so fast. The propeller tips go supersonic. You're getting miniature, micro sonic boom. Here's the Klimov turbojet with an afterburner putting out 7,500 pounds of thrust. Were built before the production ended in 1958. There he is on the right point, he is low. In Vietnam, the U.S. Air Force shot down 61 of these aircraft. Range of So I can tell you on the crew, from a standard combat mission versus air show mission, what you can have.
That's a warhog, huh?
So normally we'll have 2 pods. Today we have Major Morris, our operations officer on the sticks, on the ramp, and then Corporal Batchelor, who will be on the door there, on the side.
So like Fish was saying, the Bell Boeing V-22 Osprey, it's not really a helicopter, it's not really an airplane, it is the world's first tilt-rotor aircraft. First flight going back to March of 1980.
It's twice the speed that they normally do. And like you said, we are the only tilt-rotor aircraft in the world.
And there they go.
So as they come forward, they'll bring the nacelles a little bit forward, dip the nose like a helicopter, and as they accelerate, they'll bring the gear up, just like that, and you'll see the nacelles slowly rotate forward. And on maximum performance, we can go from 100 all the way to airplane mode in under 12 seconds. Our downwash is so much power, it's about that of a Category 2 aircraft, so we have to be careful on planning ahead where we're going to land.
This aircraft right now is flying in at about what would you get roughly?
So empty aircraft will usually be about 43,000 pounds, and then we can load up on people, cargo fuel, all the way up to 60,500 pounds. And that means more cargo, more people, more fuel to accomplish the mission. So he's running his hills down to 60 degrees. He'll smoothly apply the power shortly and start rolling.
Oh yeah.
And as it builds power, it gets wind out the wings. It'll generate enough lift to help the Osprey take off, just like any plane.
About 500, 600 foot takeoff though. Pretty nice.
Engine and have a little bit reduced power capabilities. We can run it on the cabin as well as air-to-air refueling. One of my first launches out in Hawaii, we deployed all the way from Hawaii to Australia, which is 2 tankers and 3 days of transport. The only reason we stopped is because I like sleep.
I think we're talking case, facing 130s or...
look at this one. Oh, that's the one I was talking about that one?
Yes, sir. Facing 130s. We had Air Force as well. Anything on the drug, we can do 0 after.
Wow.
So as you can see, there's 4 pilots just going over the edge on the runway, and they'll slowly set it down. And as they roll down, you should see those nacelles come back. So that will provide a little bit of vectoring on thrust backwards, also down even quicker and
Spam. You see that? Spam can. That is awesome. I got a nice shot of that. Look at that.
So we have, normally we don't have 10. Right now we have 16 until they get back. But the Marine Corps is structured around
That's the one with the wings that on top? Yeah.
They're going to deploy. All the other squadrons will actually be in that as well, with CH-53s, Hughes and Cobras, and even F-35s.
Tell me about the pilot training
Look at the big gun on
you go
it.
through fixed wing pilot training at through the Naval Flight School. And kind of how do you? I mean, you're not a helicopter pilot, you're not a fixed wing pilot, you're all of the above. How does the pipeline work?
That's true. We are definitely our own thing. So for myself, I came in off the streets with just a college degree and correctable vision in 2020. I did 6 months at the basic school like all Marine officers because every Marine is a rifleman before I showed up to flight school. I first did my 10 points on a Piper Warrior, and then I went to the T-Texan turboprop single engine.
Take off here are 2 women aircraft, TBF Avengers, made by 2 different companies, Grumman, the TBF, General Motors, the TBF. Following it is the Douglas aircraft built in Southern California, the SPD Douglas, dive bomber. Now rolling another Southern California product, the North American P51A Mustang. This is the first variant of the Mustang used by the United States during World War II. And soon to follow it, the North American P51ET. We'll talk a little bit about the differences between
Oh,
A and B.
these here are
and a D.
super fast. Look at that thing pick up speed.
And the P-38 with its distinctive twin engines and twin booms connected by a single tail.
Very quiet engine on the P-38 due to the G Super turbo.
As you can hear the roar of the wing engines, the Avenger comes. The Avenger was the largest carrier-based aircraft in Second World War. Affectionately known as the Turkey. Wasn't necessarily derogatory, it was a compliment. Big flying bird. And the P-38 with its distinctive twin engines and twin booms connected by a single tail.
Very quiet engine on the P-38 due to the G Super turbo.
Of course, the Senate most popularly known for its role with the 8th Air Force. There were 23 bomb groups, including B-17, and another 17 including B-24. And their mission was to bomb strategic targets by daylight.
It was used purely stateside for training, and it was dropped from the U.S. Army Air Force, the U.S. Air Force inventory 1959. It became the Air Force by then. In fact, September 18, 1947, just 3 days ago, the birthday of the U.S. Air Force. Or as I was also told, Independence Day from the Army. So, for you today,
There it goes, man.
in today's demonstration, Lieutenant Colonel Wolf to 90 degrees of bang is demonstrating the super minimum radius turn. So take a look at it as you come on in here. Notice how that high landing gear, very large. Get your response to for the crowd. If you remember, we were talking about the Merlin engine, the D50